Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, Orel Hershiser saw his remarkable season continue, picking up his 25th win as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 8-2. He currently has the most complete games pitched in the National League. In the standings, the Dodgers are leading the National League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Rockies are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. John Lester twirled 8 shutouts.
The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Kenta Maeda starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Maeda, originally from Japan, of course. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now in the box, Edgar Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Julio Urias will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second. And there's one gone to start the night. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. The relay. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. At the plate, Justin Turner. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Margot's under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Another 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First delivery to him on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Margot moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Margot on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Danny Valencia is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Margot. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Matt Caesar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Julio Urias, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Now batting, Kike Hernandez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Kenta Maeda. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Lindor has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 00, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
Line toward the alley in left center, and Escobar has a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin.
Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera, still going back, and that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, 6th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box now, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Margot's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 2-0 LA. Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Dustin Pedroia comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Left fielder, Matt.
And the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Skied into straightaway right. Margot is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter,
So striding forward now, Danny Valencia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. He's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Line drive to left. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
The pitcher, Kenta Maeda, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Margot on his horse, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Heading after it is Margot. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rounded back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Late swing at a slider for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he sets him down swinging. Manuel Margot becomes the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Popped high in the air. Maeda shading to his right. Oh, no, he dropped it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Nick Markakis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Big chopper up the line. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. High pop-up. Turner is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They're down 4-0. Ty Block enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Justin Turner
Takes this the other way to right. Margot is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a changeup right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He brings a 4 for 12 line. From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. Frazier moving to his right, and that's out number 1.
The batter, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
So striding in, Kenta Maeda. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hit back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yunel Escobar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Austin Barnes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So here's Francisco Lindor now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Adam Frazier. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Escobar ranging into the outfield. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long?
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Brian Dunzing will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Frazier, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's a high pop-up. Valencia has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in, Matt Caesar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. J.D. Martinez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Scooped up onto first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Darren O'Day comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Justin Turner, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Pereira, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Lindor over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 29.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Odubel Herrera, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a hard liner towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barnes ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez to swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hits a center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kenta Maeda earns victory number 24 this season as he allows just one hit through his 7+ innings of work. Julio Urias is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the Show Nation.